That bleep is now being picked up by the Mini's external microphone.
And the louder it gets, the closer you are to the bleeping gift.
I'll pilot the Mini from here.
Here I go, wave goodbye and say hello to a world I've never seen. Catch my jaw dropping from what I just saw in my wake or in a dream. There's nothing here to stop me, and I wanna see it all. I'm going down, 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 where the fish go to school and the plants are so cool. I'm going down, 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 where the turtles can fly, and I'm wishing that you could be underneath the waves with me.
Hey, George, do you see it? There's only one explanation.
When George retracted the grabbers, he saw the crabs run away, and then he saw something else.
That was a pod of whales. You okay?
Now that he had control, George took command. Because a monkey always gets his bleeping thing.
Sounds like he's getting warmer. He's chasing it.
Of course. George doesn't know the meaning of give up. Or dental floss.
The light went out, the bleeping stopped.
Oh. George, I'm afraid that means the battery died. You'll never find it in the darkness.
George was disappointed he couldn't find the gift. He went so deep, there was nothing down there at all. Nothing? There was lots down here living in the dark. And the fish were completely different from the ones he saw closer to the surface.
I'm going down, 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 where the fish go to school and the plants are so cool. I'm going down, 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 where the turtles can fly, and I'm wishing that you could be underneath the waves with me.
There were other lit-up fish, too. They were swimming around something. The recorder. George didn't know if they were just curious about that thing or helping him. But he couldn't have found it without the help of his glowing fish friends.
There he is, and he's got it. All right.
I put a new battery in. All the information was saved.
We asked the right monkey for help.
Thought you might like a copy of the last thing it recorded.
It's always nice to have pictures of your friends. And how many friends can light themselves for a perfect picture every time?
Mrs. Rinkins, we made Gosh, we gotta follow him.
Oh, boy.
George could see his house from up here.
No need to panic, George. There's a proper method for getting a balloon back down on the ground.
I'm coming, George! Why'd you stop?
'Cause this is a truck, not a dock.
Row, Mr. Quint. Row like the wind.
But I have a motor.
Then you motor like the wind. I'll row.
It sounded like Bill wanted to go back home. This sure looked like a steering wheel. So George decided to steer them home.
Oh, no. It's going higher!
George, that increases the flame. Heating the air makes us go up higher. George, right now the important thing is stopping this balloon.
Maybe those sandbags were the balloon's anchors.
Okay, they're just ahead. Got it! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Well, good luck then.
Oh, oh, whoa! Oh, oh, oh! I've got you, George!
That's not a safe and approved manner to ride a balloon.
I know, Bill. I know. Now, don't worry. I'm gonna help you. Ow! Ooh, ow.
This is what happens if you don't follow the rules. The wind's getting stronger. You can tell from that flag down there. It could be worse. At least the wind's not blowing us toward the ocean. Oh no! The wind changed! It's blowing towards the sea! Do you know what that means? Hey! Pull that cord! It will open up the vent and he can fly out the top! We're dropping! The vent! It lets hot air out! So that's how you make a balloon go down! George, you saved us! Oh no, the wind's picking up. We're gonna land in the ocean!
I've got you, George!
I was a little worried, but there's a proper way to worry without panicking. My camera! Oh, I forgot to take pictures.
That's a great one.
George, you took the pictures for me. If I didn't and you didn't, how?
George figured he could watch the kite even better while it flew.
Hey, George! Lose your kite? I don't think I can reach it. Oh, careful there, fella, don't fall. Gotcha.
Over the years, I've seen everything in the waters around here. Seen trout, salmon, haddock.
Did you see that flying monkey?
Seen flying monkeys, striped bass, blowfish.
George was flying with birds. It was a monkey's best dream come true. Now that he'd lived his dream, his arm was getting sore and he wanted to go home. But he had no idea how to do that.
George? Oh, I could have swore this was where I left that kid with my kite. George, where are ya? He couldn't wait. Boy, for a city kid who never flew a kite before, got her up higher than I ever did. Whoa!
Well, hi, Bill.
You own binoculars?
Sure do.
What's trailing behind that kite?
Oh, it's George. It's George! And he's got a squirrel on his head. Bill, you call the fire department.
Okay. Why?
I don't know. They seem to know how to do everything.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going up there after him.
The world below looked beautiful and unfamiliar. George wasn't even sure which way was home anymore. Oh, and the squirrel in his head was hungry. Flying was the best and the worst thing that had happened to him all day.
George! George!
It was his friend, the man with the yellow hang glider.
George, I need you to reach out and take my hand with a hand, foot, whatever. All right, guys, hang on tight. We're going home.
George would never forget the day he was almost a bird. And he added almost being a bird to the list of things squirrels don't like.
You're a natural kite flyer, kid.
Good work. Lunch is ready. Here's some lunch for you too, Jumpy.
It's time to bring her in, George!
Give me the food.
Oh, how did those tapers get to our food? I put it in an airtight bag and tied it up in a tree.
George meant to put the food back, but he forgot.
You know, George, there are worse places to run out of food than the rainforest. See?
And avocados. And coconuts.
Oh! Oh, I'll get it. I'm good with monkeys. Be a good little monkey boy.
Girl, that's an emperor tamarin. With tamarins, females are always the leader.
Sorry. Girl. trade you a banana. Oh! Well. Oh, no, my...
Hey, come back with my camera.
Oh, I wish I had gloves.
My movie. Gone. And there's no time to shoot another. You're leaving tomorrow.
George felt terrible. He wished there was a way to save Professor Wiseman's movie. If only he could catch the tamarins. And then George remembered. He was a monkey too. Nothing could dampen George's determination. And if it did, he shook it off.
We're right behind you. Whoa, whoa, oh, no!
But people didn't drive so quickly. George was bigger than the tamarins, so he could cover ground or air more quickly. But he was outnumbered. It was the biggest tree George had ever seen. Could this be the tamarins' home? Maybe now George could get that camera.
My camera!
My movie.
Good job! I'm so glad you're a monkey. Isn't that sweet, George? They're gathering our food!
Oh, here comes my favorite part.
Trade you a banana.
Whoa! Whoa!
I think they like it.
George couldn't wait to watch it again. It was like visiting all his jungle friends right here in the city. But cities are noisy places. Double O Monkey couldn't hear or see Steve anywhere. Luckily, Super Spies used more than 2 senses. He'd use his nose. But there were a lot of sniffs to sniff. He'd need a smell to outsmell all the other smells.
He'll be done brushing his teeth any second. Whew. That's really strong. I hope this works. The recital is in 2 days.
Gotta go. To that place I go to do that thing I do that has nothing to do with dance recitals. Did Aunt Margaret wash my backpack?
Guess so.
Huh. She must have switched detergents. This is super smelly.
Double O Monkey could smell Steve from here. His tracking devices were working like a charm. Oh no, Steve's scent was drowned in a sea of similar smells. George would never be able to pick up Steve's trail.
I hope Charky is able to follow the crumbs. Otherwise, I'll be covered in whatever Steve's making me this time.
Steve's trail ended here. Which room was Steve in? He could smell the backpack, too.
Betsy's gonna love this.
Double O Monkey couldn't see through the window. Maybe he could feel what it was. It felt like a jar, and it was wet. Paint? That was a weird good luck gift. Although Betsy did love to paint. Maybe Steve had a whole set of paints for her? George had to warn her. Double O Monkey was too late. Luckily, super spies are very fast on their feet.
This is for you.
It's beautiful. Thank you. But why'd you make me a vase?
Because it wasn't anything that could slop on you. Look, it's supposed to be you doing your solo. It sure was lucky you were here, George. That vase would have smashed into a zillion pieces.
Double O Monkey saves the day again.
George rushed to show it to the man with the yellow hat. Then he realized he forgot something.
George, what's wrong?
Someone left that in the elevator.
George, did we bring the skunk home in the basket? We have to catch it without scaring it, or, you know.
Oh, we can't let that happen. Split up! Catch that skunk!
The skunk was pretty confused to wake up in a strange new place, and it really wanted breakfast.
No, stop! Come back! You're caught! Oh, boy.
Stop! I'm organizing one elevator trip for all the floors to cut down chances of scaring the skunk. Skunk? Shh! Don't do that! Right. Sorry.
When that skunk finished eating, it would have no choice of where to go.
The coast is skunk clear.
Okay, going down.
Wait for me.
Zubul, don't frighten it.
Oh, this is Jeffrey. He's a domesticated skunk. He's odorless.
So that's the skunk that George saw.
Wait till George finds out we were all worried about nothing.
George's plan was working. In another second, that skunk would be captured by monkey ingenuity.
George, you didn't see a wild skunk? Oh, yes, you did.
Don't anyone move!
She's happy. As long as nothing scares her, we're okay.
That ends our program of mellow jazz. And now, highlights from the 1812 Overture.
Oh, no.
Huh?
Gnocchi was thrilled to be back in the restaurant. Now she could go back to her old routine. George needed something to draw on.
Waiter, could we get some garlic bread?
Huh?
George needed to measure both sets of marks.
I guess he doesn't want us filling up before the meal.
To measure the marks on the door, George needed something longer.
Waiter, could we get some water?
Now he's reviewing the ravioli.
He seems to like it better than the spaghetti. That he just dragged along the floor.
The scratches on the booth were shorter than those on the door, and they were a lot deeper, too. George proved the scratches were different. Gnocchi was innocent. But then, was making the scratches. George couldn't leave this problem unsolved. He had to find out what was making those scratches. There was no evidence of a bear or dinosaur break-in.
Where is our garlic bread?
We ordered it quite some time ago. I think your waiter is quite lazy.
Oh, I am so sorry. Mi scusi. I will get it now. Oh, he's not the waiter. He's reviewing the restaurant for the newspaper.
Don't be silly.
Well, it's true. He really likes the ravioli.
This scratch hadn't been there earlier. It was brand new.
This is the most thorough reviewer I have ever seen.
Well, that's not a restaurant critic or a waiter. It's a monkey.
A great scientist wouldn't let a problem get the best of him. George had to calm down and use his head.
Giorgio, what are you doing in here?
They know him. He's not a monkey.
That guy was so wrong.
George showed them what he had discovered.
Oh, Giorgio, oh, I love this kid. You are proving Gnocchi is innocent. I'm so happy. I'm gonna make 2 trays of cannoli. Exactly. Cannoli for everyone on the house.
Making enough cannoli for everyone was exhausting, because though George thought like a scientist, he ate like a monkey.
We need to do this scientifically. The way I see it, we could have come from 3 directions. I call them direction A, direction B, or from that direction, which I haven't thought of a name for. Now, one of these 3 roads has to lead home. The question is, which one? Only one way to find out.
A car wash, like the one from the truck.
My mother told me to... Huh? Ah, now I have to start over. Ah, it's closed. Huh, I guess we couldn't have come this way after all.
Just then, Huntley heard a clue. A bell. Huntley's super hearing would lead the way home. Those bumps were something he hadn't felt. They hadn't come from this direction.
Cobblestones? Wait, you guys, George is right. If we came this way, we would have felt those, believe me, but we didn't.
That's when Gnocchi smelled a clue.
Huh? After that cat!
A fish market.
Wait a minute. Pause the music. I remember now. I smelled a strong fishy aroma right about the time I was passing Pluto. We must have come down this road. Uh-oh. Dead end. We couldn't have come from this direction. Face it, We have no idea where we came from. We'll never find our way home now.
And George was out of clues. And then he saw it. The ferry. It was splashy and shaky. And Hundley noticed it dinged like a bell. And all around them, Gnocchi smelled fish. George realized they must have come over on the ferry.
Oh yeah, that's the ferry. It carries cars from the city. That's it. That's the way we must have... Oh my gosh, it's leaving! Run, run, run! Stop, stop, stop! Look both ways. Okay, all clear. Run! George! Gnocchi!
George needed to do something fast.
Victory! What a team! High five! Paw five! We're like a team of superheroes with George's eyes, Hundley's ears, Gnocchi's nose, and my, brain. Nothing can stop us.
At last, the ferry docked. They were almost home.
Great! We'll be home in no time. Follow me, team. Phew, made it.
Hi, George. Well, I'm happy to see you too, and so glad you did what I said and stayed close by.
Well, hi there, boy. Hundley! Where have you been?
Hey, George. Want to play this game now? Yeah, you're right. Finding our way home was a lot more fun. Hey, let's do it again tomorrow.
Maybe you should tell me a little more about your day, George.